What's up, everybody? It's Man of Lone World Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video we're going to be doing some more farming here on my Farming Zero at Overpower level 8. I guess I need to apply the community patch real quick, so we'll need to have the community patch applied, and then we can go in here. So I spent about an hour and a half farming Hyperius to no avail. You can see that my Seraph Crystals have increased to 744 here. I probably have a bunch of evolutions in my inventory as well. I was picking up most of the evolutions that dropped. I wasn't picking up any of the retchers. The retchers that dropped were plentiful as well. I'm not sure if any of these are really good evolutions or not. I was just picking them up just in case they were. Looks like there is one that's better than 64%, or a couple that are better than 64% that I did pick up. So maybe those ones are better than the one I already had. I'm not entirely certain. I was also picking up some grenades so that we could continue the Hyperius fight over and over and over again. And I just did not get anything. And you can see I also picked up some snipers here. Didn't get anything. And so I didn't want to show you guys a ton of unfruitful farming, so I'm just going to scrap that footage. We also got this Sledge's shotgun. It's bandit, but it doesn't have a good accessory to my knowledge. Or it's bandit stock anyway. I don't know if that's bandit grip. So meh. We'll leave that one be, but what we're looking for is another Norfleet. I farmed this one a long time ago prior to the community patch, and it is in slag. What I want is a corrosive or a shock one so that we'll be able to kill the surveyors that could potentially get stuck in Digistruct Peak should they happen to get stuck. So that's why I'm looking for that today. We're also just going to make sure that we've gotten rid of all the other stuff that we don't need at the moment. Oh yeah, I also got this inflammable Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. So maybe that's a good Whiskey Tango Foxtrot because it's actually inflammable, but meh. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, for this part we can put this on. We won't have any shield, but we'll move faster, I guess. We'll also throw on a corrosive bone. Since we're not going to be using a shield. Oh, additionally, I got a couple Patriots, but neither of them are really good Patriots. I do love the skin that it has, but I don't need it in slag, even though that is Vlad-off grip and fire rate, which is fairly beneficial. But I don't need it in slag, and I don't need it with a Hyperion grip, so we'll end up trashing both of those as well. Kind of a bummer because it's such a cool skin, but whatever. Since we're not going to have any shield here, I'm just going to run through with a health gating rifle. I think I have a corrosive deer friend around here somewhere. There we go. And then the rest of the gear, I'll just take it off. So we'll run fast, we'll get health back when we shoot, and that'll be good. We also have a Quasar here, which I guess I could switch out to a slagging grenade, just in case we need some slag. So cool, now we're ready to run back and fight Hyperius as soon as we buy ammo here. I should probably quit out so that this gear despawns, but I don't really care that much either. We are so very fast, which is cool. The Deer Friend or Cheremise extra splash damage makes that barrel explode. That's wonderful. Go ahead and blow off this guy's arms so that he can't do arm thingies at us. That's always good. We'll need to get a little bit closer to these guys. Cool. So we have plenty of health gaining ability using this rifle. I heard that Hurley can drop the Manly Man Shield, which apparently makes you immune to Hyperius's Novas. So that should be another item that we farm prior to we were able to outspeed that guy because of our Fabled Tortoise. That's pretty cool. Prior to farming Hyperius more, but I'm just going to kill Hyperius without it. We can kill him without it. He's a tough kill. There's no doubt about that, but hopefully we're able to have good luck against him. We will take the proper precautions so that we are hopefully able to kill him without too much trouble. We'll see. Ooh, speaking of taking the proper precautions, when you're not using a shield, you need to kill hot loaders like immediately. Cool. So now we're super speedy. We're going to continue to shoot through these guys. That's good stuff all the way around. Take the free critical hits that guy's shield was allowing us to nab, I guess, so that we can get up to a little bit more critical ascension. The Fabled Tortoise speed boost is wonderful. You run so much quicker, it's a good time. Go ahead and slag this guy here. So he's dead. I guess we could slag this guy as well. This will prevent us from getting as much critical ascension as we otherwise could, but it's still kind of fun. We're so much faster now. I wonder if it makes us execute further. Probably not, to be honest with you. Exploders are probably much easier to deal with when you're using the fabled tortoise like this, because you can just run away from them. And their explosion, they're so far away from you if you actually trigger their explosion that they're not going to hurt you. So that's kind of cool. Blow up these couple of barrels here just to get them out of the way. Looks like there's another exploder there. A guy here. Obviously, with the insane amount of damage we're doing here, you can see that that's doing 49,000 damage. That's enough to get my health back really, really quickly. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Just a couple more enemies to take out. Including this badass here. I guess we could have slagged him, but we'll take the free critical ascension off of him if we can. If we can acquire it, we'll take it. Alright, we're almost to Hyperius' room here now. I'm really hoping that he actually drops a Norfleet, because I have looked for it so very long at this point, and I really just want one. You know, I spent like an hour and a half farming him, like I said, and primarily just got retchers. Found a few things that I won't end up keeping, but I think I showed them to you all. They're just not that good. Go ahead and blow up a couple more of these dudes, I guess. Cool. Looks like there's an exploder here. That'll be an excellent opportunity to get some health back because I was low. Blow up that exploder preemptively before he explodes on us. Cool. Excellent. Now we'll be on to Hyperius very, very shortly. I guess we'll go kill Hurley, see if he drops a manly man shield for us. That would be something that would be truly beneficial. I think I have gotten a manly man shield in a number of Does It Suck videos, but it wasn't on my farming character. If I found one on my farming character and passed it over, which is very possible, I regret doing that at this point, because I hear that it can make you immune to Hyperius' Novas, which would truly be beneficial for me. Looks like there's one more dude in here, and then there's a hot loader over here that we'll take out as well. I have so much critical ascension now that I can't imagine that, you know, we're going to have too much trouble with Hurley and his friends. But then again, sometimes I do regret not having a shock weapon for Hurley's shield now that Hurley has been buffed. We'll see. Go ahead and blow up all those barrels just because. Not sure exactly where these guys are spawned, but they have done damage to me, so they know where I'm at. We'll go ahead and one-shot that one, and then this other one we'll take out a little bit less aggressively, perhaps. Assuming I can actually hit those critical hits. I wonder if those rockets killed me. I wonder if we end this cutscene and fight for our life, because those rockets were in the air when this cutscene started, and now they weren't. I'm not entirely certain. We were low on health, too, so maybe it did kill me. Nope, I'm at full health. Interesting. Guess we should go ahead and slag this fella. Get some health back here. He can't really kill me through that, which is good. Did lose a little bit of critical ascension to the cutscene, but such things happen. Alright, so he finished off there. Did he drop a manly man shield? Hopefully he dropped a manly man shield. He did not. So with that in mind, we will head back towards Hyperius now. I think we can probably grenade jump up this thing, if I had to guess. Seems like we should be able to. Let's see if we can pull it off. Alright. So that'll get us back to Hyperius just ever so much quicker, especially since we're wearing this awesome fabled tortoise. Helps us run quicker as well. Good stuff. Probably jump a little bit higher when you're wearing the fabled tortoise and it's depleted, I would imagine. I don't know if jump height is based on the speed that you have or not. So what we need to do is make sure that that guy doesn't kill me and get out here and drop some gear. Now the gear I'm going to drop include a fire bone of the ancients and also a What do we want to wear here? Probably a Legendary Sniper class mod, I guess. So we'll go ahead and put on a Chaotic Neutral instead. Instead of this low-leveled Fabled Tortoise, we're going to wear a shield that will actually protect us. I guess the antagonist, but I'm going to try a Blockade. I have another Blockade here somewhere, or Hoplite, excuse me. I'm going to try the Hoplite. See if that makes us tank his Novas a little bit better or not. It might not. It might not be worth it. So on this, I'm going to throw a Corrosive Pimpernel. Barking's fine for this application, I guess. Here we want a Fire Pimpernel. We do also need a Stacking Rifle, so I'll put that on, and then we'll put on a Health Gating Rifle as well. In fact, I'm going to put on a Fire Health Gating Rifle and drop it, and then we'll put on the Stacking Rifle, and that'll be the weapon that we pick up in place of the Stacking Rifle when we're done stacking. Now I'm going to put on a Corrosive Health Gating Rifle just in case we need it. I think I just recently took that item off, actually. And then we'll need our Overpower level 4 Quasar. Perfect. So those items will all fall on the floor there. Or they won't. My Bone of the Ancients disappeared? No, it didn't. It's still right there. Okay. So the Bone of the Ancients is there. We have the Dear Friend. We've got the Legendary Sniper. What we need to do is buy ammo and grenades. And then we need to check out what kind of gun this guy has. That's too dangerous of a weapon for him to have, so we will make him get rid of it. Buy that ammo back. Perfect. Now if he stands right there, that'll be a fairly easy place to stack Critical Ascension. Now obviously with Zero you can just bore Hyperius, and for that you won't necessarily need Critical Ascension, but bore is inconsistent and sometimes it will not actually work, and with that in mind, I find it very, very helpful to have Critical Ascension so that I don't run out of ammo during the Hyperius fight. You don't have to put too many rounds on this guy to stack up a decent amount of Critical Ascension that will actually allow you to kill Hyperius if things go awry. So, that's good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pick up most of our gear here. You can see that with the Hoplite, those Novas don't deal that much damage to me. I'm a little bit slower, much slower than I was when I was wearing the Fabled Tortoise. But, on the bright side, it's not that big a deal. So we'll put one behind the Hyperius. That's what some of the commenters told me to do in my last Hyperius farming video. And sometimes it makes it better, and then sometimes it does not, kind of like it did there. Alright, so we'll throw that there, see if we can get this minion a little bit closer to him with Execute. And then we were going for some boar, we just didn't quite get it. So we'll let Hyperius come over here a little bit further. We can't dodge these rockets as well, but I guess on the bright side, we take less of our shield in damage, so that's cool. I'm not so sure how I feel about the Hoplite strategy. I know I don't feel good about not getting boar on Hyperius here, but maybe this will at least illustrate why I like to have Critical Ascension when I come to fight Hyperius. Oh, so with this, our health is tiny, right? Our health is super tiny, so like any damage I do with the Dear Friend out will immediately health gate for me, so that's good. I guess that's kind of cool, but it makes me so slow that I think I'm going to switch off of this Hoplite, to be honest with you. I'm not so sure. Alright, so we did get a sniper there, which is good, so I guess we'll run it again here. Got a Bladed Tattler that time as far as the pink item. This guy's trying to harass me as well now. Go ahead and shoot Hyperius here. Again, with this shield capacity, I'm not so worried about taking damage from that Nova. Alright. Cool. So we've got both of those guys, you know, nice and damaged, which is good. Go ahead and try to get that third one in here if I can. And damage him as well. Okay, so we'll put that there. We'll put one grenade behind Hyperius, see if that makes them all group up nice and easily for us, and then we'll try to get some good boar. Not getting good boar here. There we go. I said we weren't getting good boar, and then we finally got good boar. So has he dropped a Norfleet here? No, he dropped a Retcher. And I think a Retcher is the most common item he can drop, if I'm honest with you. So we picked up a sniper there. What I didn't find was more grenades, and I think I'm going to have to get off of this shield just because it slows me down too much. So with that in mind, we're going to have to restack critical ascension. Not a huge deal, but man, that shield makes me feel so slow. I just want to take it off. So I'm going to put on an antagonist here. Cool. Alright, now I probably need to run because we are below health gate, so make sure I don't die to these bots here because I switched shields. And then we'll make these bots despawn real quick. Perfect. Okay, so now we'll kill him using the antagonist instead of the blockade. Still need to drop both of those and one of these. So that's good. We'll go ahead and put on the Droog there. I shouldn't have picked up that other sniper that was on the field. Oh well. We could have used it later, I would imagine. Cool. So now we'll buy ammo, and then we'll get ready to stack critical ascension once more. Perfect. Alright, so at this range, we should still be able to stack critical ascension fairly efficiently, and we'll just go for it. Hopefully I get a Norfleet this time. I'm really getting tired of farming for a Norfleet at this point. If we get one and it's in slag element again, or if it's, you know, not in corrosive or shock element, i.e. it's in fire, just be a bummer, but whatever. Do one more mag here. Alright, that's plenty of critical ascension. We'll go ahead and start this fight. So we've got all of our stuff on. It doesn't look like a double Nova entirely depletes my antagonist here, so that's good stuff. Go ahead and group up both of these dudes. Get them shielded up. Get a third one, I guess, even wound up in all of this mess. And then we'll throw that there. That should pull them to the other side of him for a good solid bore. And it looks like we got pretty close to a good solid bore there, but we didn't quite get the bore I was looking for. Got it closer still. Just gonna go ahead and finish off Hyperius if he'll allow me to. There we go. Cool, so we recovered, which is good. We'll pick up that sniper. I don't see any legendary items that dropped. I do see another Retcher over there. Gotta love a Retcher, man. You'll get if you need a Retcher, farm Hyperius, because Hyperius is down to drop the Retcher. That's the one item he always loves showing off. Okay, so we'll group up these enemies here. Excellent. We're low on ammo, so we'll go, or health rather, so I'll go ahead and get some health. And then we will throw that there, we will throw that there, and hopefully this will allow us, oops, it did not allow us to get a solid straight bore on this guy, but whatever. That helped out. That did okay. It sounded like it did at least, but it actually did not. There we go. That blew him up nice and easily. Did he drop a Norfleet? I saw something that looked orange, but I think it was just the overlapping yellow and purple stuff here. So bummer on that, but we'll go again. 770 Seraph Crystals at this point, which is quite a few. We are extremely low on grenades. Granadas. Let's see if there's one in here for us. Perfect. Now we can run again without having to buy ammo. All right. So we will go ahead and slag, or not slag, but shield both of these dudes here. All right. So we've got 3 of them shielded. They're nice and grouped up there. We threw that a little bit behind Hyperius. Hopefully he bores well. He bored well. That was a good bore. Solid bore all the way around. I do not see a Norfleet of any variety. But we still have quite a bit of critical ascension, which is good because I needed health there. Now we'll head up here, open one more box, see if we find more grenades. Excellent. Let's run it one more time here. So I'd imagine our critical ascension timer is creeping up at this point, but not a huge deal. Go ahead and slag this guy, or not slag him again, but make him go into his shielded mode. Cool. Is that another evolution over there? Might be. Excellent. I think that's the end of old Hype, which is good. Let's see if there's some more stuff out here for us. Probably going to stack critical ascension after this kill. So I'll take a look at some of the gear that dropped. We keep getting these sniper rifles to drop. That's crazy. I shouldn't have picked that one up for 3 ammo. But meh. Let's be aggressive with it. Let's run through one more time with this critical ascension and whatever grenades we have from opening this box over here. 4 grenades. That's plenty of grenades, really. Assuming we get good bore. I see my critical ascension starting to run down on me, so that's bad news. We're going to need a good bore here. In the meantime, let's make sure and get these guys shielded up while it's still easy to do. Cool. Now you can see my critical ascension really running away from me here, which is not good. I'll pull that guy in. We'll pull this guy in. So we'll need a good bore in order to get Hyperius killed this time, which is not good. Not hearing any good bore going on. There we go. We got some good bore. Took out about 1/4 of his health, probably less, which is not good. That helped out a little bit. If we can get him to killing blow range, we can actually kill him. Getting him to killing blow range with this amount of critical ascension is going to be difficult, though. Hey, we blew him up. Okay, so that was a little bit aggressive. We'll need to stack critical ascension more next time, or at least more often, so that we don't end up running into Hyperius again. So more non-Norfleet drops here. I guess he drops a Seraph item every time with the community patch, I think, but still, not any good there. No Norfleet. Okay, we'll keep looking here. I'll leave that sniper on the ground. These 2 snipers on the ground just in case I need them, I guess. I haven't even seen a single legendary item drop yet, so that's a bummer. We'll keep killing him. Obviously, I did get, like a Sledge's Shotgun and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot a minute ago, so he is dropping legendary items and stuff. It's just not the ones that I want. It would be really awkward if he threw a Norfleet way over here and I just hadn't noticed it, but I think only Seraph crystals and stuff fly that far. I say that knowing that there's a sniper rifle right here and Jacob's right there, so I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I'm going to make this guy despawn just real quickly here. Perfect. Alright, now we'll drop some of the gear. Put on our stacking gear here. And then we'll go again. Hopefully, this time we actually get our Norfleet. That would make me so very happy, to be honest with you, and be done farming for this item that I'm only going to use to farm another item. Oh well. An item that is cool, but one that I don't use that much. Like, the ultimate goal here is to get a Becca, right? But I'm going to use snipers over the Becca like 100 times out of 100, so I don't know. Okay, so we've almost got enough critical ascension to go forward here. It looks like I'll pump out one more mag. That's plenty of critical ascension. We'll go forward. Start our fight against Hyperius. There should be a class mod here as well somewhere. That's good. Got both of those guys shielded up, which is good. Get them a little bit closer here. so that's most of Hyperius gone, and that's all of Hyperius gone. That's good stuff, but I don't necessarily see a legendary drop, so we will go again. I'm unsure what it takes to actually get Hyperius to drop a legendary here, but what I think it takes is a ton of kills. I don't know what his legendary drop rate is. I would assume it's 10%, but I really don't know. Cool, so we got both of those guys grouped up. Get them real close to Hyperius at this point. Throw that decoy right there. Put a grenade behind it. Almost all of Hyperius' health, or at least over half of it. Go ahead and finish him off here while I have so much critical ascension. Finish him off. Perfect. This is good. He dropped his loot pile very succinctly right in front of us. What is not good is that he didn't drop a Norfleet, so we'll head on out of here and go look for a Norfleet. Yet another evolution, which is always welcome, because the evolution's a decent shield, so as many evolutions as I have to grab to nab a perfect one, I will. Make both of those guys go into their shielded mode. One more look over this gear. Make sure there's no Norfleet here. I'll pick up that grenade just in case I need it. Still no Norfleet, dude. No Norfleet at all. Again, we will kill him. Surely that'll bring in that third one. Brought him in a little bit. Alright, so that should bring him nice and close to old Hyperius here. And it didn't quite deal any damage to him. So sometimes Boar is inconsistent, and sometimes it works very, very well. So it's just kind of the way you go with Boar. No worries. Let's see, another nothing on the ground for us, so that's good. Got plenty of nothing at this point. Well, we're low on grenades, so I guess I'll go ahead and stack critical ascension again. Pop out of here, pop into here. Ignore those rockets. Drop our stuff. I don't know, man. If there was some sort of trade-in program like collect 40 retchers, get one Norfleet, I would try participating in that because I feel like it would be easier to farm 40 retchers than get a single Norfleet to drop. Because getting a Norfleet to drop right now is proving to be quite the bear. Could also get a Rough Rider here to increase my fire rate via Fearless, which would be kind of handy. Stack critical ascension a little bit quicker. Not too much quicker, though. Go ahead and probably finish this mag on him, and that would be enough, to be honest with you. Oh, wow, it actually took out his gun arm? That's kind of weird. Or his grenade arm, excuse me. We had already taken out his gun arm. What's over here? No Norfleets, I can tell you that much. Alright, so let's group these guys up. Alright, worked out great that time. Used a few grenades, but all in all, good run. What I can't have is us die to these guys, though, so go ahead and try to nab a critical hit there. Perfect. I was hoping that was a grenade on the ground. It ended up just being a bandit pistol, which is no worries. Exit again, come back in again. I don't see a single orange item out here. I think that's just yellow. I could be wrong. Yellow and pink overlapping over there. Cool, so those guys are shielded. There's about a third of Hyperius' health. I was going to say half, but that's perhaps a little bit too optimistic. There we go. There's over half his health gone. Looks like my Pimpernel somehow interrupted his Nova there. That's always welcome. Go ahead and finish him off here. Perfect. Any Norfleet? No, but he did drop an E-Tech of some variety here. Let's take a look at it. It's a Doll Spiker in shock, so bummer. Pick up that sniper just because. We'll pick up this grenade just because. We need grenade ammo. And there's another evolution I'll pick up. So, again, no Norfleet. We will keep looking for the Norfleet, though. This a grenade? Nope, it's a pistol. I'm going to have to remember that that's a pistol. A little bit low on ammo, a little bit low on grenades, a little bit low on critical ascension. Should still be able to kill Hyperius if all goes well, though. Alright. So we've got two of them grouped up there against Hyperius. Or at least shielded. Now they're grouped up a little bit better. And hopefully Hyperius will walk this way. Give us some bore. Alright, so did work there for at least a little bit on one of them. Execute that one into him, see if it makes any difference here. Seemed to help a little bit. Alright, he didn't actually break my shield. I was getting ready to health gate in case we needed to, but didn't seem like we needed to. Alright, Hyperius is lowish. We're lowish on critical ascension, so hopefully it's not a big deal for us. He's super Hyperius now, where he's taller and jumps higher and further and stuff, I would imagine. At least jumps more frequently. Alright, so that finished him off, which is good because he was about to finish me off. Again, he dropped his gear in a place where we can actually look it over, but it's an evolution, and no legendary in sight. No Norfleet especially, so keep going here. We'll keep looking for that Norfleet. Eventually, I think we could get a Norfleet, which would be awesome. We haven't gotten one yet. I am going to stack up again just so that we don't run into any issues getting too aggressive against Hyperius. Again, just looking over the gear just to make sure that no items have dropped that I don't yet know about. I see a few snipers on the ground, which is good. I don't really see anything too special on the ground, though, which is sad. Okay. So we'll drop our fighting gear again so that we can put on sniping, stacking gear, and then we'll kill Hyperius again. Got to put on the chaotic neutral. And we'll make sure that we have on our stacking rifle. Alright, so those items all go there, which is good. We'll buy ammo here. Now we'll get ready to kill this guy. Or not kill him, but have him help us kill Hyperius. Alright, up to 30-some. Want to get up to plus 100 stacks, obviously. Makes it much easier to kill Hyperius if something goes wrong. Okay, so 71 stacks, that's pretty good. We'll do one more magazine after this one. Now I think, for certain, we get the Norfleet this time. We have farmed diligently for it. Maybe the game will see fit to actually give it to us. Okay. Group these guys up a little bit. Well, you know, that was a bunch of his health, but not too much of it. There we go. Any Norfleet this time? No, no Norfleet this time, guys. Bummer. Keep farming it, keep farming it, keep farming it. The Norfleet is quite the farm. Go ahead and get just a little bit of extra damage on Hyperius, perhaps, while he does this Nova. Well, if we don't manage a crazy boar here... Okay, we did. I was going to say, we're dead. Excellent. So we got plenty of health now. Just trying to get some more boar here on Hyperius. I'm going to knock this other one out of it, or into shielded mode too, just so that we can have Hyperius without a shield. Alright, got all of our health back. Get all of our health back again. Excellent. Now we'll try to kill him. Gosh, only 20 ammo. I hope we're able to finish him off here. Alright, hopefully he doesn't triple Nova. Nope, double Nova in a jump. Wasn't quite enough to kill me though, so that's good. Looking at the rest of this gear real quick, I don't see anything too special. Still have plenty of sniper ammo, or plenty of critical ascension, and we were low on sniper ammo, but we can fix that by picking up those two things. So that's good stuff. We'll go ahead and put these guys into shielded mode so I can run back over here a little bit more easier. And then we'll kill Hyperius again. This time he's going to drop the Norfleet because I am tired of waiting on it. We'll see about that. The Norfleet is a bore to farm too. Okay, so we'll group these guys up, get them a little bit closer to Hyperius. Throw that one behind Hyperius here. Did not get good boar action on him. He's like leaning out of it or something. I don't know. It's weird. No good damage there either. Throw that behind him, I guess. That does a number on him. If he's just behind this guy, it still hurts him a little bit. Is it better just to shoot at him, though? It might be better just to shoot at him while we have this much critical ascension. Switch to the wrong health-getting rifle there, the corrosive element as opposed to the fire element. Looks like it did come back to bite me a little bit because he's not dead yet, but not too bad. Probably have to stack critical ascension off of this one anyway, so we'll finish him off, and then we'll stack critical ascension again. So we've got yet another evolution, which is good. Very, very good. What we don't have is a Norfleet. And I don't even think we've found a legendary item at all in this video so far. I showed you those ones I found from my previous Hyperius session, but didn't find any in here. We did find an Ahab, which is kind of cool, but not really. You know what I mean? We'll keep looking. What does it actually take to get a Norfleet to drop, I wonder? Alright, stack up on ammo here. I forgot to switch out my gear though, so we weren't really stacking up on that much ammo. I'll go ahead and pick up a couple of these Seraph crystals. Just making sure that there's no legendary item over here that I've forgotten about. And I don't see one. So, with that in mind, we will kill Hyperius again. I don't know how many times we've killed Hyperius yet. Perhaps we should have been counting or something, but right now I do know that it's just too much killing of Hyperius to get a single Norfleet to drop. I mean, man, it's wearing on me. So much so that I keep forgetting to drop my freaking stacking gear. Alright, drop. Make sure they don't fly too far. So right there, and that one will be a little bit more difficult to pick up. What's this? It's a Seraph Crystal. We can still pick it up easily enough, so that's good stuff. We'll move this out of the way. Come here. SMG ammo. Get out of here. Alright, that's as far as I can move it, I guess. Make sure we actually buy ammo now here after we equip our stacking gear, including the stockpile, chaotic neutral, and the low-level rifle. Perfect. Alright, plenty of ammo. Let's stack critical ascension. Going to wait for that guy to go just a little bit down the hill here, so that this box will actually be blocking his eye blast. I think that's probably good enough. Alright, so 1 mag down. We'll try to go like 4 mags deep. It doesn't take too long just to put 4 mags on this guy, so I do that almost every time just because it makes farming Hyperius so much safer. Assuming that, you can get the boar every single time, then you don't really need to do this. But I can't get the perfect boar every single time, and so that's why I feel like I need to do this. Okay.
Success.
Ooh, if I could get over that road here, that would be wonderful. Oh, if I could actually pick up that class mod, I'd be stoked about that as well. Alright, so 1 bot in its shielded mode, 2 bots in their shielded mode. Go ahead and hopefully draw both bots closer. Missed with the first grenade on the further bot, but not a big deal. Throw that there. We'll throw that there, and then we'll get ready to go for a solid bore. That was a solid bore. Alright. Maybe it was also solid enough that he dropped a Norfleet for us. But I don't really see it. I see a coach's gun, but I'm looking for a flayer instead. Ooh, I should not have wasted a grenade there. I was trying to get health back. It's the wrong rifle to do that with. Or the wrong item to do that with. Okay. Get ready to kill him again. I would love to see a Norfleet drop this time. Or just any legendary, really. Even if it was just a Shred-a-Fire or Sledge's shotgun or something. At least show me a legendary, you know? Oh well. That'll just make when we finally find it, oh, that much more sweet. So one of those bots didn't fly where I wanted it to. But we still got a solid bore on Hyperius here. Is that one solid enough to get a Norfleet? At least not one that I see. I am going to pick up that sniper, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Plenty of ammo, plenty of health, not enough grenades. There another box in here that I can open? No.
Success.
Alright, I have to make sure we don't miss any grenades here. You would imagine that there would be at least a couple grenades on the ground, so not too worried. Okay, now I'm worried. Alright, so that guy's in shielded mode. That grenade should gather both of the ones that are shielded, pull them a little closer still, and then we'll pull them really close with that one right behind Hyperius. Not enough to kill Hyperius there, though. Didn't get the lucky boar. This looks like a nice, tight hitbox overlap here, so maybe we would get something, but looks like Hyperius stepped out of it somehow. He took some good damage from that one, which is always good. Some more damage on Hyperius there, always a good thing. Looks like there is a sniper there, so we won't run out of ammo. Alright. So we'll wear Hyperius down using the critical ascension and the pimpernel that we have. Continue to just wear into Hyperius here. Get some health back with the wrong rifle, but it's all I had. Ooh, that's a legendary item. Oh my god, it is a Norfleet. A Norfleet did drop and I missed it. How did a Norfleet drop and I missed it? I was just over here looking at this Ahab a minute ago too, and so we did finally get a Norfleet, but it's in fire. Oh, and we're full on items now? Oh my god. Well, I mean, at least we finally got a Norfleet. It's not the element I wanted in, but it's still a Norfleet, you know? So that's better than nothing. Oh my god. Not the Norfleet I wanted. I wanted it in corrosive, man. Now we're up to 900 plus stacks of Seraph crystals, so that's good. How did I miss that Norfleet, dude? That's embarrassing. I wonder how many times I had walked past it in the video. Probably a bunch. I'm hoping not. You guys will know quicker than I will. Oops. Go ahead and pick up a few more of these Seraph crystals here. So that's a bummer. We didn't get it in the element that we needed, but I did finally get it. And I can tell you that it took even longer than what you saw here in this video too, because we had to scrap an entire video basically because I didn't get a single drop the hour and a half that I farmed this before this. So I'll take the fire. Still gonna have to look for a corrosive one day, but yeah, I mean, the fire one, it's good to have. It's a rare item. I'll be happy to have it, and that's good stuff. So what we need to do here is make space for it, so I'll go ahead and drop one of the numerous items that I don't need right now, including all of these blue snipers that I've picked up for ammo here. So we'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that one. Looking through here, there's going to be some lower rarity ones as well. Getting rid of all of these greens. Looks like there's a Scarlet Jericho. All right. Accidentally picked up a proficiency relic at some point in time. That was a mistake. Picked up a couple grenades, I believe, for the purposes of... I cannot believe I also got a big thumper to drop from him. I don't know what was going on there. I don't need that one, though, because it has way less roid damage. I think I got that in the last video, actually. I don't know what was up with that, how he dropped a big thumper. Maybe it's part of his loot pool, maybe it's not. I don't know. But, yeah. So we've got a bunch of evolutions to look over as well. And then we finally got our Norfleet. So that's good stuff. I don't know if the Ahab can deal damage to a stuck enemy. Let's go ahead and take a look at how it fires here. No, I can't imagine that that small projectile would deal damage to a stuck enemy, to be honest with you. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and get rid of the Ahab because I don't really need it. And instead, I will put back on a corrosive pimpernel if I can find it. There we go. Okay. So, I mean, we got a Norfleet. It just wasn't the one I was looking for specifically as far as the element goes. But we did get it. I thought we did. We did get the Norfleet, so that's good. This Sledge's shotgun, I'm not sure what's up with it. I'm going to sell it because it's non-elemental, and I don't really need it in non-elemental. If I'm going to use a non-elemental shotgun, I'll use a Jacobs. We'll get rid of this Slag Terror as well. Do I really have 87 items? Yes, it's because of the mass amount of evolutions. So I don't really know which evolution will be best. But that's as much Hyperius farming as I can stomach at this point in time. I don't see another legendary item out there, so I would assume that we only missed one Norfleet and not multiple Norfleets. It'd be really embarrassing if I had missed multiple Norfleets. There's still probably some Seraph Crystals about. I'm going to make sure that we've gotten all the Seraph Crystals because I never want to run into a situation where I've left an item that I've farmed for on the ground, even if it's just a currency like a Seraph Crystal. There's another evolution over here. We'll pick it up as well, just so we can kind of look through and decide which is the best evolution I have after... Ooh, this is non-elemental though, isn't it? It is critical hit damage. Is it at least flat off grip? No, it's Jacob's grip. Bummer, man. I'll keep one Patriot, and I'll keep this one for now just because, I mean, this one is Hyperion grip. This one's flat off grip, but it's slag. I'll keep this one just for now, until we find a better one at least. Looks like I am going to have to do some more Hyperius farming at some point in time, so maybe that's the point in time at which we will farm a better Patriot. Another Seraph Crystal here. Alright, looks like a Tattler. Another evolution. We'll pick it up as well. I'm not even going to bother with the Retchers because I'm so disgusted by seeing them. Make sure there's not another Patriot around. Nope, just Retchers. Oh, there is. No, it's not a Patriot. It's a Malawan stacked on top of a Vladoff here. And it kind of looked like it had the cool American flag Patriot skin for a second, but it did not. Okay. So, looking along the edge of the wall, I don't see any more items. Alright, I'm pretty confident that I didn't leave a second Norfleet or other good item in here. I could be wrong. I think I've looked over it all. Probably wrong. Whatever. Let's go ahead and kill this guy in here. Don't have any grenades, which is good because I would have thrown it as a slag grenade and maybe hurt myself with that Quasar anyway. Whatever. Pick up some more ammo here. That's good stuff. I will go ahead and buy the rockets because I had used a couple rockets. So, in the end, we were able to farm a bunch of evolution shields. I'm going to get rid of 2 of these Patriots here. Alright, we'll get rid of this Retcher that I must have picked up on accident. I can't imagine that I picked that up on purpose. I'm going to sell this Sledge's shotgun. Like I said, if I'm using a non-elemental shotgun, I'll get a Jacob's. Looking through the rest of this stuff, we're finally going to get down to our shields here and see this evolution. So there was a 68% evolution up there. I'll keep that one for now. It's the highest I've seen to this point. What kind of recharge delay does it have? Okay, so it has a really small capacity there in comparison to like this bigger evolution, but I'm not so sure which one's better. We'll get rid of that one. 64 and a small capacity, so we'll get rid of that. 63, meh. Looking for one that's got like, okay, so this one's pretty good. It's plus 1,000,000 on capacity, and it has 2/3 elemental resistance. So that one's pretty solid. I don't know which one's better here. Have to get rid of some of them. I'm going to get rid of this one. I don't know which one's best, to be honest with you, but look how many we have. So we got to get rid of some of them. That one simply got too long of a recharge delay. That one's doing okay. It's got a big capacity, and it's got good resistance. It has a pretty long recharge delay, but we can get around that with things like Grim and stuff. So I kind of like that one, to be honest with you. Whoa, that one's got a huge capacity, 69% resistance, but the longest recharge delay of the bunch, so I'll get rid of it. How does that one compare to our one down here? 2.5 and 71. That one, we'll get rid of that one. All right, this one, meh. Meh. What about this one here? So what's up between these two? That one's 69 and it's over 1,000,000. So I'll get rid of these other two that are about 1,000,000 and not at 69. I'll get rid of that hoplite. Keep this hoplite. Well, I don't know about the hoplites actually. If it's still here, I'll buy it back. Oh, it is. Okay. I don't know. We'll just I'm still debating on the hoplites. All right, I'm on the evolution here. Which one? I'll take the one with more elemental immunity and capacity at the cost of a little bit longer recharge delay there. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with it. We'll have to deal with that. Okay, so we did get a Norfleet. It took a while. It took a really long time if you include the farming I did off video trying to get this to finally drop. So we did finally get a Norfleet again, which is good. It's not corrosive. It's not slag. I already had a slag one. It's not corrosive. It's not shock. So perhaps it won't be that good at killing surveyors, but it's a Norfleet nonetheless. It looks like it has the same stock and grip as the one I have up top there, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Huh. Oh well. I'm going to run through the rest of the Washburne Refinery just in case any of these bros respawned. I have a thirst to kill them at the moment. I do also need to put on a proper relic and stuff here, and grenade especially. So we're good there. That's decent. Probably best to carry a slag rifle though, if I'm honest with you. Specifically the best slagging rifle. There we go. And the rest of the stuff is good enough to run through here. Did Pervy respawn? Why did Pervy respawn? Maybe we didn't run all the way through here. I thought we did. No, we didn't. I know we didn't. Or I know we did because we checked for Hurley and then grenade jumped up with the fabled tortoise. I remember doing that. Alright. So just a couple more enemies to take out here, or at least one enemy. And that'll probably be the end of this. Okay. So did we get a bad touch from Pervy? Doesn't look like it. Not that I saw at least. We'll go down here, kill this hot loader if he is respawned. I hope Hurley respawned. I want to kill Hurley again. If Pervy's dead, maybe Hurley respawned, you know? Because we killed Pervy and Hurley at about the same time, and Pervy did respawn. So maybe that means Hurley will respawn as well. I would doubt it if I'm honest with you, though. He's got a different spawning setup where he actually has a cutscene and stuff. Oh, he did respawn! Look at that! I guess that's the only way to fight Hurley and the super badasses at the same time. Get our health back here. Dear friend's very powerful. Gave me my health back, which is good. What I don't want is to die here, so we'll make sure Hurley's behind the rock, and then we'll get ready to kill this guy. Cool. Alright, still have Hurley over there. We'll go ahead and blow up that barrel, and then go to this side of the rock, since I can actually shoot him from over here. Go for some Pimpernel critical hits. Getting the critical hit with the first pellet is usually not the way to do it, but on this enemy, I'm not so sure would be able to get a good sweet spot anywhere else, so maybe that's the sweetest spot we can get. Even though ordinarily what you want is for the child pellets to be the ones hitting the critical hit. So maybe hitting him right here in the eye or under the eye would be best. I'm not entirely certain. What I do know is that I'm hitting something there. I don't know if it was my antagonist or the side of that fence or whatever, but my bullets were being stopped. Ah, that was definitely the antagonist a moment ago. Love the antagonist. Alright, so he did die for us, which is good. Did he drop a Manly Man shield? He did not. How come he doesn't drop a Manly Man shield ever when I'm actually looking for it? So, Ruthless Vanquisher. Neato. If it was a Topnia, I would take it, but it is not a Topnia. I don't know if there will be any dudes in here. We'll throw that transfusion just to kind of seek them out. Oh, there is a dude in here. Now we'll have health back, so we don't really need to kill him with the health gating rifle, but we did anyway. Yeah, these guys didn't get killed. It was just Hurley, and we turned around there. So that's why these guys were still in their original spots. That's cool. Come in here, and we'll open this. And nothing too special. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. We were able to find a Norfleet this time. It'll probably be a while until I farm for a Norfleet again, unless we end up farming it from Verm or something instead, because the Hyperius farm really does wear on me. It's not the most fun farm in the world by any means. The Terramorphous farm was a lot more enjoyable as far as something that's, you know, actually critical. You can get a critical hit on it and stuff like that, whereas on Hyperius, his visor height is so small that it's really hard to get any critical hit on him at all, and it's not very fun either. So if I'm going to farm for another Norfleet, I'll probably do it from Verm. We'll have to get some sort of mod that like guarantees a Verm spawn, I guess, and farm it that way. I don't know. Overall, we have 2 Norfleets now. It just feels like it would take forever to get another Norfleet to drop because it took so long to get this one to drop. It seems like it's a very rare item. So with that in mind, we may or may not farm for a Norfleet again, but we did farm for a fire one to match our corrosive one. So that's pretty cool. Maybe we can just use the corrosive one to kill enemies that are stuck in Digistruct Peak, you know, put on our nice stockpile relic that does include launcher ammo, get however many rockets that is, capable of, what does it say here, 22. I think we can actually increase that even more if we bought a few SDUs, and then maybe we would be able to kill stuck surveyors and stuff. It seems possible with just slag, you know, even though it's not another element. Maybe not. Maybe we'll eventually need a corrosive one. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. Otherwise, I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.